Yes, sir. Welcome back, you guys, to another DBZR and YT video. And today, we're going to be covering something that is amazing. My favorite character in all of Dragon Ball has gotten an easy A, so you know I'm hyped for this. All right, so today we have a showcase of the legendary AGL Super Vegito with his easy A, fully maxed out, fully rainbowed, SA at 15 of 15. We're going to run this guy on a couple of different teams and go ahead and showcase this unit for you guys so you guys can know what to expect. Now, I do want you guys to take everything that this unit does in this video with a grain of salt, because I know not everybody has him rainbowed. Some people only have him 55%. Some people don't have him at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop into this so we can show you guys what he looks like on a great team with great supports and great links surrounding him. So I have two teams I'm going to surround him with today. I have my Super Saiyan team, which is going to have the help of this physical trunk support alongside this Vegeta. Now what they do as a pair is activate this Trunks' passive, which is going to be Ki +2 attack and defense plus 30% for all allies, attack and defense plus 70% when there are 2 or more Vegeta family category allies on the team. So overall, he's going to be getting a 100% attack and defense boost from Trunks. And then we have this Bardock, which is Ki +2 for all allies when HP is 50% or above. So just building this team in the best interest of boosting Vegito as much as we can. His links on this team are already going to be pretty good, so we don't have to worry about Ki as much, but I figured out what the heck, you know, might as well throw somebody on that's going to give him a Ki advantage. Obviously, this Bardock isn't awakened all the way. I think when I awaken him, his passive boost. Yeah, so he gives Ki +2 and 30% and 20% for allies when HP is 30% or above. So I definitely could have awakened him, but I'm on a bit of a lazy spell right now. So what I'm going to do is just keep him like this. We're going to run him on this team. Vegito's going to link pretty well with everybody on this team. And then the second team I have for you guys is going to be this Potara team. So this one's equipped with another Vegito Easy A that we haven't talked about yet, but we will very soon. We have a monster support and Gowasu and Zamasu. There's their passive if you guys wanted to read it. Actually, all allies Ki +2 and defense plus 70%, high chance of evading enemies attack, and Ki +5 and attack plus 100% when attacking extreme class enemies. So they're going to be really effective against extreme class enemies. They're going to be really helpful against extreme class enemies. And then I threw in the West Supreme Kai. She doesn't really support Vegito, but she supports everybody else on the team. So realistically, I would be able to run her with the team, but she doesn't really help Vegito that much. I didn't have any more Super Potara units to put on the team, so I just went ahead and threw her on just because she looks nice. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to cut to the next clip, and we're going to be in our run. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, here we go. So we are going to go ahead and jump into the Boss Rush 9 event. I picked this event because I feel like it'd be able to properly display his attributes and his ability to perform with this Potara team in particular, because I do have at least one unit that's particular or that's specific to advantage over extreme type units. And as you can see, this is mostly extreme type units with the exception of Vegito over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hop in. Going against Super Buu first, which is my least favorite. I don't know if any of you guys have done the Terrifying Transforming Majin event, but that by far is the most tedious and most hated event in the game. And you know what? I don't even think you guys are going to disagree with me, so I can just go ahead and chalk that up as a L for this game entirely, because this event is just ridiculous. But all right, so we got Vegito first turn. What we want him is we want him linked up. Actually, this might be the best rotation for him. Yeah, I think this is going to end up being the best rotation for him. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set back physical Vegito, because I don't want this to turn into a physical Vegito showcase, which it can really, really easily. So I'm going to set him back, and I'm going to go ahead and cut AGL Vegito loose. Let's see. He already has his super up here. And then let's go ahead and get Vegito his. All right, here we go. So let's see what he can do. First of all, we already know he's going to counterattack back. Critical right off bat. That's what's so amazing about this unit. Look, 2 crits right off bat. His counterattacks do chip damage, and I know they don't do a lot of damage at a time, but they're so deadly. Look at that. Already doing additionals. already trying to end this man Boo, and I feel like it doesn't help that this is a canon fight, and he probably is holding some kind of grudge against him. Okay, so we got physical Vegito going up. He's critting all over the place, double attacking. All right, so I feel like a team full of Vegitos is probably the worst case scenario for Buhan. I feel like he feels a little bit betrayed right now. Let's see. Okay, they're dodging. They don't have their counterattack yet, not until they transform, so that's not going to be an issue. All right, here's what we don't want. We want this Zamasu and Gowasu on rotation with that Vegito at some point or another, along with Vegito Blue. So I'm gonna float. Gonna throw him out here for an SA. Throw her out, and then we're gonna let Gowasu and Gowasu back. And there we go. So we're gonna let them attack on this rotation. I'm gonna try and get Gowasu and Zamasu on the same rotation with Vegito Blue and AGL Vegito, and then we'll cut back in. Let's see. They're not doing terrible. Like I said, this event is really tedious, and if you don't just have absolute destructive power on your team, then you're not gonna beat it in the first 3 or 4 turns, like most other events. This is more of an event based around survivability than it is just being able to hold out. So it's kind of difficult, or I wouldn't even say difficult. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much effort they expect you to put in for this. All right, so we're gonna cut back in. I'm gonna try and get these two on the same rotation with that Gowasu and Zamasu and see what we can do. Okay, I just wanted to cut back in. As soon as I cut out to try and get Gowasu and Zamasu on the same rotation in place of Kefla, this rotation popped up, and this is what I meant by this. This could turn into a physical Vegito Blue showcase really quickly. Guy's damage just jumped up to 209k. He's on rotation with Kefla, so Kefla changes int key spheres into physical key spheres, and of course, you know, it's just my luck that the whole board was full of intelligence key spheres, so she changed all of those and then got Vegito. He's off the crack right now, so let's just for kicks, we're gonna go ahead and see what kind of numbers he puts out and see what he does against Bootanks. It's probably not gonna be a huge number because 1.4 mil, that's not bad. Then he doubles. Additionals. Oh man. 3 super attacks. This is what I meant when I said this could, and then another additional. This is what I meant when I said that this could very easily turn into a physical Vegito Blue showcase. Because this man is a monster, and there's a reason that people are saying that he is the best EZA, the best TR in the game right now. That is ridiculous. And on any other event, he would have murdered them. Their energy would have been gone. There would have been no more HP left to take. God. All right, so we're going to cut back out, and we're going to try and get that rotation set up for you guys so we can have you guys see AGL Vegito do some action instead of physical Vegito. All right, you guys, we're back. So we went ahead and we got the rotation that we wanted. So we have this Zamasu and Gowasu. I'm going to go ahead and reiterate their passive skill. So all allies attack key +2 and defense +70%, high chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, key +5, and attack +100% when attacking extreme class enemies. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Buhan's an extreme class enemy, so we should get an attack +100% boost. So I've got him linked up with physical Vegito, which again, this might turn into another rant by physical Vegito, but so I have AGL Vegito in the first slot where he can get attacked the most. Looks like Buhan has a heal coming up. God damn it. All right. One of the many things that's annoying about this is not only is his health really hard to take down, he likes to heal, so you guys are going to witness that too. So let's go ahead and give Vegito as many orbs as we can get him. Scared of this turning into a physical Vegito fest, but I guess it already has, so oh well, what the hell, let's go ahead and go through with it. All right, let's see what they can do. Oh, he didn't heal that much. All right, got Vegito going in. Definitely not bad for this event. Heals again, of course. Let's see how many crits we can get out of this Vegito. Oh, look at that, 200k. And Vegito goes ahead and steps in. Of course. Of course. Of course. All right, guys. I apologize. I forgot how much of a... Oh, wow. Vegito's an attention whore. Wow. Okay. So with it being that Vegito won't have AGL Vegito getting any kind of spotlight or any kind of attention, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my Super Saiyans team so we can get Vegito some light, because his physical counterpart doesn't seem to want him to have any shine. So give me just a second. We're gonna switch teams. All right, guys. So we're back, and I went ahead and got the Super Saiyan team that we needed. So Vegito has a couple of different rotations that would be pretty good for him to be on. Obviously, if he's on rotation with Int Vegito, that'd be good. If he's on rotation with Physical Super Saiyan Trunks, that'd be good. And if he's on rotation with either of the Super Saiyan Goku or Super Saiyan Namek Gokus, that'd be great. Pretty much any rotation that he's on is going to be pretty beneficial for him. So without further ado, we're going to link him up. Actually, go like that. Let's see, do we have... No, we want him to super attack. So forget everything else. We just want Vegito Blue to super attack. Alright. So let's see what he does, guys. From what I can see, Gohan's not one of those people that attack 15 times in a turn, so it's gonna be... We're gonna have to wait a little bit to see him at his full potential as far as his counter attacks. Oh, he's gonna get hit. 47k is not bad. And Vegeta's trying to go off. So, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and float a Namek Goku. We're gonna keep Super Saiyan Trunks in the middle. This rotation doesn't really matter too much. We just want... let me see. Who do I want out there with Vegito more? Goku or Trunks? I think I'm gonna want Trunks out there with him more. So I'm gonna float Trunks. And have this turn go by really quickly. They might actually finish Gohan off. Goku's no joke, so... And I think one of them is 90%. Yeah, see. Alright. Next rotation. Alright, this is a good rotation. This is a good rotation. Have him in the middle where that's the only place that he's attacking. I just wish I had more blue orbs. Having to rely on other color orbs, but whatever. Let's see what his attack stat is at now. It's at 154k, which isn't bad. But this unit as a whole doesn't rely on his extremely high attack stat. It's more so about his counter attacking and his ability to super more than once. Overall, though, I know that I am a Vegito fan, and it probably is shocking hearing me say this, but AGL Vegito isn't as overly powered as people like to make him out to be. Like, he's good, don't get me wrong, he's really good, but he's not a physical VB, as you already saw. He's not a physical VB. I don't even think he's the best EZA as far as, let's see, I know Vegito Blue is better than him. I'll have to tear them out later, but I'm pretty sure he's like 4th or 5th on my list as far as EZAs. I think Kaioken Blue Goku comes in before him for me as well too. But at any rate, just letting you guys get a feeling for what he can do. It's not like he's doing terrible by any means. He's pretty much outshining everybody on the team with the exception to a few, which would be Physical Super Saiyan Vegeta. As you can see, he's rainbowed, so he's not going to be backing down too easily. But let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cut to my next rotation with Vegito on it and see what we can get going. Yes, sir, guys. All right, so we're back. So, looks like this is going to be a pretty good rotation for Vegito. His attack stat isn't as high, but key links and everything as far as Bardock and Trunks, he should be okay. My mistake was not awakening him before I took him into this event, because if I would have awakened him, let me see if I can read his passive again. He would got an attack plus 20%, which would have been really helpful in getting his attack stat up. But again, like I said, he's not a truck unit. He's more of a counterattack unit, and he does chip damage. So that's where his real value is at least to me. So I guess it'd probably be better spent showcasing him in something like the LG or SBR to show how valuable that can be. But oh well, screw it. We're already into the video, so we'll just have to live with this for now. I'll do another video later on showcasing him fully and showing how valuable he is. I mean, already he's pretty much taking over the Super Saiyan team. He's already arguably the best unit on this team besides Super Saiyan Goku. As you can see, he just finished off Gohan by himself. So let's see, Vegeta's transforming. He's about to start. Vegeta's about to start turning up a little bit, so I might have to end this run before Vegeta starts to turn up, because if he gets blue, then it's all over. Alright, I'll come back when we have Vegito blue back on another rotation. Alright guys, so this is probably going to be the most interesting rotation on this team. So we have two really good people for Vegito to be linked up with. What I'm going to do is going to throw Super Saiyan Goku's Spirit Bomb out first. Then, oh man, maybe I should have switched them. Let's see. Yeah, Goku's definitely getting attacked the most, which should be Vegito. But we can have him getting attacked a little bit more if we push him over here where Trunks was. All right, let's do that. Oh, and we have a slew of blue orbs all the way up. All right, so this might be Vegito's time to shine. What is he at right now? 117. And then we have Goku at 210. He's a beast. All right. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I don't know. I feel kind of underwhelmed. This is honestly my first time showcasing him. Actually, my first time using the EZA version of him. I do have a JP, but I never got around to actually grinding him up and stuff. And I have to say, I'm actually quite disappointed. Compared to physical Vegito, he's a long shot from being as good as him. Miles, look at that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, and this isn't even a hard event. This is not like SBR or anything. Yeah, so this showcase went well. I think it revealed a lot of things about Vegito. He's good, but he's not God tier. And it could be me, it could be the team that I'm running, it could be literally anything. But based off the supports and the units that I have surrounding him, he shouldn't be doing as subpar as he's doing. He's actually a pretty mid unit, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I think we're done here. If I had to rate Vegito myself as far as the EZAs, I would give him probably an 8. 10 being the highest. I think what really screws him is his passive. Attack and defense plus 40%. Like, that's trash. That's trash. Like, I guess it's pretty cool that he becomes a 100% leader. I guess it's pretty cool. He can see super attacks, which is really pretty useful. And he raises allies attack by 35% for one turn after a super. So that's pretty cool too. But I mean, other than that, he's not really going to be one of your forefront guys that, you know, you just have out there just throwing big numbers crazy everywhere. Not like my man's, where's he at? I think you guys already know who I'm looking for. Where is he? So Katara. Yes, there he is. This guy is the real MVP of this showcase. And it wasn't even his showcase, wasn't even optimal runs for him, and he just wrecked. So to answer a lot of people's questions, I have seen the comparison between these two before, and I'm going to have to give it to physical Vegito based off of what I've seen. We're talking about a rainbow starred AGL Vegito versus a 69% super physical Vegito, and Vegito absolutely outshined him. Not to mention that physical Vegito was outshining him on one of the harder events, the Transforming Majin event, which is really tedious regarding HP. And then we stuck, you know, AGL Vegito on the future Gohan boss, and he wasn't really doing anything. He still wasn't comparing to physical Vegito as far as numbers that he's putting up and just being absolutely broken. So for those people that were debating that, the dub for me is gonna go to physical Vegito Blue. I still wouldn't count out AGL Vegito. He's still a viable unit. Just at this point, he wouldn't be my first choice. I would definitely choose physical Vegito Blue over him. So, but that's only if you're in the scenario where you have to choose between one or the other. Most of the time, you won't have to do that. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know who your guys' favorite unit is. Who's your favorite LR? That could be the question for the week. What's your guys' favorite LR? What's your guys' favorite EZA? Let me know something in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram at dbzarianyt for other Dragon Ball Z content. I post things other than Dokkan. I post tournaments, brackets. I post OSTs. I post clips, everything. It's a place, a safe haven for Dragon Ball fans. Make sure you guys follow me on there. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.